Hey guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 20 Eibar career mode, episode 19 we're on now. And as we always start, well, recently we have been with the top scorers. I just like seeing Emmanuel Boateng just sit top. Just really satisfies me. As I don't know who that is, Dembele in 10th with 10. I think that might be Moussa Dembele from Lyon maybe. And Canales hasn't scored in a while, still on 6. I think you all know by now to go and watch the episode before this one, before you've watched this one itself. So I'm just going to tell you the results straight up. We drew to Sevilla in the last game of last episode. Quite lucky with Maya getting one late on. But the game before that was even better. Santiago Bernabeu completed it, mate. We won 2-1 against Real Madrid. And Barca beat us 2-1 at the Municipal de Apuria. But I kind of think we should have won that game. Nothing slows down in this episode. We play bottom of the league Levante away, so the expectations will be high there. Then we travel to Atletico Bilbao in a rivalry, in a derby game. And then we've got Atletico Madrid, one of the other big three teams, to round the day off. So, 2 quick games in quick succession. Levante and Sevilla, who have actually climbed the league a bit. Sevilla, they were near the bottom before. Atletico Bilbao, or Athletic Club as they're called on this, in 14th. And Levante, oh, they've actually climbed up bottom spot. But why 1 point? 1 draw and 1 win for them all season. We'll have to keep it that way. Okay, so there's been a bit of rotation once again. But this is probably because some of the players in last episode have played their way out of the team with that draw against Sevilla. So this is the team we have. We have Dimitrovic, Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu and Cote. Just rotational, that one. Bernard, Escalante, Cucci, another rotational change, and Sainz for Oriana. Maya and Boateng come back in. And these three, Sainz, Maya and Boateng, probably are going to stay in the team for a long time because we struggled without them. Cardenas is in net for the hosts. Thought Aitor would be. Clerk, Duarte, Falcon and Lopez. Don't recognise any of them. Bardi, Rakina, Manzarana and Mozawebe. I can't remember what he said. Isaac and Leon up front. They're a bit easier. Isaac and, is it Baredi? I don't know how you pronounce it. Are the only players I realise in this team. No wonder they're near the bottom. Oh, that's a really bad pass from Rochina. And Lovro-Meyer is now on the ball. Goes out wide to Bernard. Bernard's going to go inside. Give it back to Maya. That was a good run from Cote. I don't know why I didn't give him to it. And now we've been tackled as Isaac can come away with the ball. Got to keep the pressure up. As Salisu almost got there. I can feel something coming earlier on. And Cote has won his header. Got to keep that from going for a throw in. Salisu does. Escalante to turn out. Give it to Boateng, who gives it to Maya. Maya's going to hit this. And it's blocked. And it's out for a corner. Corner ball to come in. I see Salisu making the run. It's going to go over his head. And I think that was Cote. Let's put it wide. Escalante, actually. Cote didn't win his header. And that's a good 1-2 round Salisu. If he's onside, he is. Isaac's got to keep going. Salisu's caught up to him. Put a tackle, but he's gone over it. They've gone back as well. Salisu with another mistimed one. Can't let him put the ball in the box. Got to stand him up. Cote's been able to, though. You've got to come forward. And it's a big save from Dimitrovic. Outnumbered in the midfield. Escalante up forward. And Cucci nowhere to be seen. Has to come forward. Back in the middle. Cucci has to get his foot in there. He doesn't. We've tackled him. Oliveira, though. I thought he were unfairly tackled then. But we've still got the ball. Out wide. Can't really get it there. And they're going to come down the middle again. Number 2 putting it in. But we give it straight back to him with the youngster. And that's a good one too. And that's Isaac who had to score. Dimitrovic with another good throw. He's getting better at them. Tejero with the overlap. Gives it in the middle to Cucci. Boateng. Maya. That is good play that. Now Bernard should be down here. He is. He's very far forward as well. It was a good run from Bernard. Who can go inside. He's got inside. He's going to hit it and it's a good save. Escalante. Oh, he rides the tackle easily. But gives the ball away quite easily as well. No pressure on him. We're not playing the best. As they've gone out wide. Looking to go back in. Escalante just didn't get to the ball then. They put it in the middle to Isaac. Got to put a tackle in. Salisu missed the tackle. That's a good ball through. And I don't know how he squeezed it in from that angle. That's Sergio Leon, I think. How did he squeeze that in? Oh, jeez. Isaac gives it to him, who makes a beautiful pass. Dimitrovic has to do better on that angle. Has to do better. Oh, good interception by Boateng now there as well. Just gives it round to Bernard. Bernard. Oh, jeez. Look at that for a touch. But we still should have it with Cote in the middle. Probably be the last chance of the half, as it's a good ball through to Boateng. He can hit one from an angle and he can score. He loves hitting the ball across the net, and he's got his 13th of the season. Instant reply from us as our fan base in the corner goes wild. What a goal from Boateng. It was an even better ball from Escalante. Good turn, no pressure from the defender or keeper, and we are level just before half-time. Half-time. Or just after I had to pause it. 56% possession. They've had one more shot on target, but that is it. We are still in this game. Oh, we've missed the ball there. They've gone inside, and Isaac is actually free. Cote, the small man, has to get across. Dimitrovic has to come out of his net, and it was a bit too slow. 2-1. Good goal. Good goal from Levante. I mean, he's a bit over celebrating there. Well, to be fair, it takes them out of the relegation zone, I think. It was a good goal. It was free down the middle. Centre-backs nowhere to be seen. I mean, Oliveira wasn't the most agile coming into this game. He was a bit tired. Dimitrovic, again, I think he should have done a little bit better. And we're 2-1 down. Tejero being rounded. That is, I mean, to say they're in the relegation zone, that is really good passing through the lines. Tejero, or should I say Oliveira, has been turned really well there. Tejero has to cover for him. They've gone back inside. Oliveira has to get that tackle right, and that is superb from the captain. And now we can come forward with Lovro Maya over the top to Sainz. I don't think I'm yet to score with Sainz. He's going to take it out wide. He's going to hit this across net like Boateng does. And Sainz gets his, I'm sure it must be his first of the season at least. And look at that celebration from him. Jesus. He's dancing. Sainz has done everything right for me when I've used him, apart from scoring and assisting, and I'm glad he can finally contribute. 2-2 here against Levante. Boateng gets a goal, and then Sainz backs him up. Bernard. Only just past the hour mark. We've still got time to win this. Hopefully not lose it with passing like that. We haven't been the most convincing with his passing. Kutcher with a good tackle there from the youngster. Now we're going to come forward again. That is beautiful passing from us. It's going to go out wide to Sainz, who can put the ball through to Boateng. And that is the best goal I've scored. Never mind Jop last season. The passing that went into that was amazing. Look at that. He didn't even give it glory with the full goal. Look at that for a cross. I've just said goals and assists from Sainz. What does he do? He scores and gets an assist. And now he's coming off. We need him for next game, because I'm definitely starting him after this performance. Oh, Bernard's done well to get in there and win that throw-in. Beautiful from him, but we've thrown it straight back to him. To be fair, he hasn't got the longest of arms. I mean, that's a good excuse. Bernard needs to track his man. Kutcher's been solid in the middle with Escalante for the majority. I mean, not for the goals, of course. But we've just got to stop them coming forward as much as we can, as they are progressing up the pitch more for my liking. They've tried to knock it past Cote and run, but they're not going to be able to, as Bernard can travel. Give it in the middle for Maya. There's still goals in this. Boateng on 14 goals now. Gives it to Inuit, fresh off the bench. Cuts back, gives it to Maya. In the middle to Boateng. Boateng to hit this. Oh! That was just wide. Unlucky. Should have had a hat-trick. Oh, that is a shocking goal kick from them. Inuit to travel with the ball. Inuit cuts it back, gives it to Boateng. I hope he wouldn't have run fast, but it doesn't matter. The man around him, I wanted to run faster. But Boateng took the ball back off the defender, gets his 15th of the season, and another hat-trick. I mean, in the transfer windows, all I talked about for the last two before this one was getting Emmanuel Boateng in. And when he went to Leganés, I thought, maybe I'll take him off the shortlist, maybe he's not that good. I mean, half a season later, and 15 goals later, he is that good. Cote. We've done well to come from behind twice in this game, but I think there's still room for more. As Boateng's pass doesn't work out. Now they can come forward with Wildsmiths. Gone back. At least they've gone deeper now. Gone deeper now, they'll probably think the game is over. But they're still passing it around rather nicely. As they've got past Cote. I don't think he's really done enough to warrant a place in the next team. As they put it through. And he was onside and Dimitrovic didn't get there. A lapse in concentration. It's 4-3. Yep. Okay. Good goal. I mean, I thought it was offside. So I went a bit quieter, but the defence shouldn't have gone quiet with me. Oh, my... I know it was Juan Cucci. Gonna put a tackle in. They've got over it. Oh, and that's a good block from Salisu, but we can't let them get through again. Cote with the clearance. Please, ref, blow your whistle. Whew. And we can have a sigh of relief after that one. 4-3. We've come from behind twice. Now we've had a nervy ending. But the 3 points are coming back to Eibar, as you can see by the stats. We have more shots. Deserved, in my opinion. So, with 2 games in quick succession, this is the team for the game against Atletico Bilbao, a derby rivalry match. Dimitrovic in goal, Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu and Sarr comes back in. Bernard, Escalante, Exposito's back in with Sainz staying at right mid. Maya and Boateng are the attacking duo as well. Also, I've had to drop Oriana to the reserves for this. He is more tired than Fatih, so I've put Fatih back in. He hasn't played in a while. He's got pace. And I probably want to bring him off the bench in this one. Here's the team we're against. Simon in net. Not Herrerin. Barreca, Nordveit, Nunez and Casco in the defence. Boateng's on the bench for them. Garcia, Munain and Milner. I just called him Boateng. It's Chupa Moateng. Cordoba, Villabrier and Nelson. Yep, that's Reece Nelson as well. Jeez, Milner and Nelson making the big move. Header needed to be won, and it was. Straight up to Boateng. Boateng's found a way through. Boateng's hit it, and a good save from Simon. Munain goes out wide. There's a man in the middle. Good job Tejero was the right side of his man. We need to make that tackle. Oliveira got his foot to it first, but did not tackle him in the end. Gone back out to Tejero, and that's a good move from Cordoba. Just need to keep standing him up. Escalante didn't get to his man. Munain has turned inside. Back to Cordoba. Over the top. Dimitrovic got a hand. And Sarr's going to clear. Nelson with it out on the wing. They can just pass that through. Oliveira's missed his tackle. Cordoba. Oh, and that's a good foot in. Maya on the ball now. Steaming forward. Come on, Sainz. You need to get around him. And that's good pass from Maya. Sainz has the ball. Going to cross it into Boateng. Who's put it in the top corner. Sainz with another cross to Boateng. And Sainz is joining this attacking duo of Maya, Boateng and Sainz now. As we go 1-0 up against the rivals. Is this deja vu? I think I've seen that before. Oh yeah, happened last game. Crossing from Sainz on the end of Boateng. And watch this as we get the cinematic view as he puts it in the top bins. Oh, we've tackled straight away. Sainz looking for Boateng again. This could be humiliating for Bilbao if Boateng can get his shot off. What a goal that was. Oh, straight from their kickoff. Sainz tackles his man, puts it to Boateng. I think I've got triple deja vu. Look at this. Just takes one touch, puts another one on the plate for his right foot. And look, cinematic view again. As he just times it beautifully to just place it in that top corner. They've just played an advantage for something as Munain comes forward. We've slid in. They've got it out wide. Cote, Munain. Oh, that's a bad tackle from Oliveira. Very mistimed. They've put it out wide. We've slid in again. And we managed to clear it. We've got to get to it again. Get it out. I'm going to come forward again just before half time. Oh, and he's got the gap. Salisu couldn't get there. And he's put it wide. It's a good job we did that sucker punch blow. Because apart from that, I know we've had more shots on target than them, but they have actually had a lot of the ball. I've got to the edge of our box plenty of times, sometimes been offside, sometimes opted not to shoot and take too many touches, but we've got to be more careful in this second half. Nelson on the ball. Oh, and they've passed it straight to Bernard. Bernard sees Sarr, but he's gone for Boateng instead down the middle. Should have just played that on the wing. And now they're going to come forward, and that's a good pass through to Salisu. Is he not offside? Got to bring Dimitrovic out. It's 2-1. I'm going to say 1-1 then. Because that shows how much of the ball they've had. I expected it to be level. Villa scored, I think. Is he the guy who played for Atlanta? He might be. Atalanta in the MLS. It's a good goal from them. Put it to the left-hand side of Dimitrovic. They couldn't really miss. It was a 75-25 opportunity in their favour, and it's 2-1. Escalante won that header. It's fallen straight back to him. Going to put it out wide. Going to go straight through to Bernard. Escalante on the ball now. Gives it up to Boateng. Boateng needs to shred his man for pace. And he's got past him anyway. Boateng. And it was just a heavy touch. Bilbao with the ball in the middle. Munayin causing all the problems. Got to get rid of that because there are a man coming in the back. Got it back in the middle though. And they've got it on the edge of the box if they're going to hit it. No, it's a good pass. And it's fallen into the back of the net. It's 2-2 now. Well, we were cruising. Maybe cruising too much because they've got back into it. They dominated the first half, but we delivered a really good 2 goals in quick succession. But we've dominated the second half, and we've done the same as them. Malang Sarr has to get back. It's locked onto Salisu. Salisu with a big tackle. Used all of his frame to get to that ball. And he's just going to travel forward, waiting for Bernard to actually start running, if he doesn't mind. There we go. And he's got it on the wing now. Cut inside. Give it to Maya. Maya, turn inside. Give it to Boateng. Boateng away from the player. Oh, and what a save from Simon. Choupo-Moting's on the pitch now. I can see him up front, just ready to make a run. As they just go for the counter-attack, as they've done mostly all the second half. Got to get across there, and that's a big tackle from Juan Cucci off the bench. And Bernard to travel forward. Bernard has to get inside. And he's got tackled. Can't happen now. It can't happen now. Got to watch the run. That's a good tackle, but they're still going to come forward. Sarr has got a cross. And that's a big, meaty tackle. And it was a fair one to end the game. A 2-2 draw against the rivals. It would have been good to get a double derby win, as we did beat Alaves early on in the season. Very even game, as you can see. 50-50 possession for the first time in ages. The game ends 2-2 as we throw a 2-0 win away. So for the last game of the episode, we play Atletico Madrid, sitting in second place as the league tables took to some realism finally. Espanyol dropping down to where we was before that last game. We are now 7th outside of the continental places. Barca back to the top with 0 defeats. Should have been 1 to us. But we've got to overtake second now. Not literally in the league, but in a performance. So, for the big game against Atletico Madrid, here is the squad. Dimitrovic, Tejero, Oliveira, Salisu and Sarr. Bernard, Escalante, Exposito and Sainz. With Maya, Incam and Boateng up front. It's the same team. Hoping not for the same result. I'm going to say the same result, but maybe, I'd take a 4-3 like we did against Levante. Here's the team we're against. Jan Ogblack in the net. Lodi, Hermoso, Gomez, and I think it was Trippier. Herrera, Partey, and Koke. With Jesus and Dembele, the second top goal scorer up front. I don't know why when I was reading that team sheet, I got distracted by the little thing on the Turtle Beach headset, the microphone. Just fell down on me. Maya gives it back to the midfielder. Exposito looks for Sainz. Sainz makes a good run, puts a good ball into the box, but Gomez is just there before him. Still kept it though. Gonna put it to the edge for Sainz to unleash. And he wasn't far off. Sainz picks up the ball. Gave it to Exposito, but he just couldn't put the ball over the top. Tejero's got to win that. Oh, and Jesus were closing in on him. Now I can play it out from the back, as we have done. I won't say we're the best at playing it out from the back, but I'd say we're quick, as Boateng tried to demonstrate being quick and getting behind. René Lodi is really stopping Sainz this game. He hasn't had the freedom, but we're going to give him it here. And now we're going to give it to Maya. Maya's going to turn, give it to the edge box. Escalante to hit this on the angle. Saved by Oblak. Sarr on the ball. Turns inside. Gives it. Gives it again. Gives it again. Oh, there's a man closing in. And that was good from Jesus to come back and tackle. Playing as a pressing forward. And now they're going to come forward. Oh, it was a good little pass just before I could get there. Now they've gone out wide with Hector Herrera. Back to Moussa Dembele. Put it over the top and got rid of it. Also, one thing I've just noticed, they haven't got Thomas Lemar in the squad, so he might actually stand a chance. Good play. Good play from the away side. Gonna whip the ball in. They are gonna. That was one of the worst crosses I've ever seen. So we can come forward now with Maya. Boateng. I need to make that run over the top. It goes past Gomez. Boateng on the end of it. Boateng to strike it. It's hit the bar. Just got to put it in with his head. It was a big ask from Bernard. Half time, 50-50. We've had more shots, but I've got to say they haven't been the most convincing of shots. Just got to keep it up. I'll take a 0-0 draw. Good tackle there. We had to follow it up because now they can come away with the ball, but that's a dodgy pass. It's fallen to Escalante over the top to Sainz. That was a good little chip through to him. Sainz, the main man of this episode, tries to turn in, and he's being tackled as soon as I said that, just jinxing it. Sainz is coming off now for Oriana at this corner. Probably not the best time to make it, but he's won the ball. 5'7" man. It's fallen to Joe Gomez. Now Malang Sarr has just been rounded by a good bit of skill. Saul is tackled by Oliveira. He's been solid this year as we've played it in. Oh, and it's a good tackle, but we've still got the ball. And that's over the top for Bernard to try and get on the end of Big Ask. Oh, good tackle from Salisu, as it shows you the possession. They have had more, but we've had double the shots with 4. They are just working the way forward though at the moment. But if we could get in there, Thomas Partey has been very dodgy for them. And Lovro Maya on the ball now. We've got a lot of space to run into. Lovro Maya to keep going. Give it to Boateng. He's clattered. Going to keep the ball though. Give it to Maya, who looks for Oriana. Oriana to try and turn in. And he's blocked off. Gabriel Jesus now on the ball. We don't want to concede. We've slid in, but we didn't get there. As they keep coming forward, we need to watch inside the box. We need to bring Tejero across. They've put it inside the box, and that is probably going to be their winner. Saul with the goal. And that hurts just as much as Barca did. Oh, we've not deserved that. Tejero is a really good player, but he's very attacking for a fullback. And he left his wing. They managed to put the cross in. Saul arrived, no one near him. Nutmegs on Dimitrovic to make it 1-0 to Athletic. Oh, good move here on the away side, and that is going to be full time. We didn't even have a chance to get down the other side of the pitch. Athletic take all the 3 points. Kept a lot of the ball, but we just had more shots. We're just missing that edge in this game. As we defeated, I'm going to show you the league table to end off with, because I want to see it myself, to see where we've ended up. So, that wasn't a good defeat to take. We're still in 7th, don't get me wrong, that is really good. But the gap between us and Espanyol has widened to 6 points. If we want to be fighting for continental football, especially European, we've got to shut that gap up sooner rather than later. Tough defeat to take, but I'm going to have to end the episode there before going into the next episode. If you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It helps the channel greatly in this moment. And I will see you all in the next video on this channel. In a bit. Peace.